Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to Disco Elysium. Welcome back to Austin Candy Gaming. Welcome back to a Tuesday at 10 a.m. Hello. Let's get it out of the way. I recorded an episode. The file was corrupt. The episode is gone. So we're just redoing that episode, which is fucking boring, but it's got to be done. Otherwise, the game doesn't make any sense. So there is going to be a little bit of me knowing exactly where it is I want to go. So I won't dilly-dally too much about it. I'm just going to get it done. So we wander over here. And we have the southwest entrance to the tenements, where we've got a lovely little old lady who's a little bit nervous about letting us into her apartment. Hey, are you there? I've checked the backyard. But I can't get in that way.
Good. We've had enough problems with bums and drunks and thieves loitering in the hallway. You have no business here.
I'm a policeman, officer. You're well versed in the kind of threatening legalese that implies criminal liability, but in fact has no meaning whatsoever. Ma'am, your non-compliance is hindering a police matter. I may be forced to refer you for potential prosecution.
I know my rights, and don't you ma'am me, boy.
The voice snaps back.
Miss, would it help if we offer to show you our badges?
Hold your horses.
You hear the click of a night latch before the lady on the other side of the door gets caught in a coughing spasm.
I don't care about your stinking badge. Just come in.
We now have access to the apartment of the smoking gentleman on the balcony. Now, there's a lot of guff that can be read and looked at here, but I think we'll, for the most part, avoid anything that we don't need to be looking at. He says that, and he'll probably end up doing it anyway, because that's just the kind of plonker I am. A shift in temperature, the air chills around you. Dust settles on the stony floor. Rub your sides for warmth. A former architect stands before a slice of window, a room plan in her hand. A cold wave has made the air in the building stand still and frozen, with temperatures falling down to 20 degrees C. Minus 20 degrees, in fact. What is it about her face? Her face is red from the cold. She's breathing on her fingers, clasping the plan. Traces of sadness are visible in her expression. The plan? The plan is faint pencil lines on paper. They depict the same place, but a missing eastern wall connects the room with a neighbouring apartment. Ideas for arranging the furniture have been jotted down. What about me? Around me, it's clean and empty, with new tapestry embellishing the walls. A standard HB graphite pencil has fallen off a three-legged stool in the middle of the room. I'm reaching a bit of a dilemma with Disco Elysium, because it's not doing well on YouTube. I know I've said that I'm not doing it for that, which is true. I'm not doing it because I particularly want anybody else to watch every single episode without fail and comment and like and subscribe and all that nonsense that we talk about at the end of every YouTube episode. It was just practice, but I've had little feedback. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but hey ho. I'm going to carry on for the meantime. If the next couple of episodes don't pick up, I'm probably just going to carry it on stream, which you can find a link to below the video, which is twitch.tv/arsenic_candy, where you can watch us live playing video games. You can hurl abuse at me, which is always fun. Give me a moment. An elderly lady is leaning on her broom, her knuckles white as bone. She seems to be having difficulty breathing.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
This won't take long. I only have a few questions.
Go ahead then.
Who are
What do you
you?
want to know, policeman?
Who are you? I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways. You live here, though. If you can call it living. She spits on the floor before wiping it off with a broom. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room. It's barely bigger than a closet, but I don't complain, no. She juts out her chin, eyes shining. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. That's all I need from this world. And all she gets, too. The coastal wind beats down hard on the coal room door. Splashes of waves make the balcony slippery. I'm looking for Martin Martinez. The cleaning lady smiles, a gap-toothed smile. Oh, you'll find plenty of Martins here, don't you worry. I wasn't joking. Pea-brain. Someone played a trick on you. Martin Martinez is a name for anyone from Martinez, like Jim Jamrock or Raoul Revachol. Oh, he really didn't get the joke there. I thought it was obvious. He stops before he offends you. Anyway, officer, we don't have the witness's name. How about a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build? Smokes on the balcony. Know where he lives? Yeah, I know you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right? She looks to the other end of the hallway. Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower. What's he in trouble for? No trouble. I just want to talk to him. Do you know where he lives? Talk. The cleaning lady starts laughing, but it turns into a violent coughing spasm. She squeezes her broom, trying to catch her breath. He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening. Thank you. We should go check out this apartment on the balcony, see if he's home. Thanks. I'm off. Let's have a little boogie over here. Now there's a little bit of cash and potential cash scattered around. That's a nice skull. Like that. Lock's rusty. We can't get in there. Hello mate, how are you?
Ooh, the piggies have learnt how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves, but here you are.
We cops don't like closed doors, or unreachable perches, or people having high ground on us.
Yeah, you got me now. The dynamic between us has completely changed.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint, it's heavy fuel oil. Is that heavy fuel oil? Kin Katsurugi studies the contents of Cindy's bucket. Red dyed heavy fuel oil intended for exclusively use in government vehicles, to be precise. What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself back in Jamrock. She really did, and she's proud of it. That's some clever cultural commentary. You ain't seen nothing yet, piggy boo. Okay, see you later, Cindy. You stroppy twat. We have a skill point to spend. I don't know that we've got anything here. Rigorous self-critique. We don't really want to critique ourselves any more than we do. Some kind of superstar. Are we already doing some kind of superstar? I want to be a superstar cop. We'll unlock it and we'll be superstar cop. There we go. I don't know if I read that out before. Let's read it out. First, let's make this absolutely clear. No one is saying you're an actual superstar in the groupies and cocaine riddled with hepatitis C strikes a lion-esque pose with a mic kind of way. You're not Guillaume de Million or David Lewis. No, you're a metaphorical superstar. You bring that rock and roll authenticity and passion to a line of work where people don't expect or want to see it. Where some would say it doesn't belong law enforcement. Good. Now, I don't know if it would be wiser for us to spend more of our points on actual skills. But that's not what I'm here for, is it? Someone's been sleeping here recently. Enough coal to last for several winters. Smells like chemicals. Some jeanses. What was special about these jeans? They increased electrochemistry, reduced reaction speed. And this is locked, so we need our pry bar. Ta-da! 465. Raking in the monies. We now have enough money to get us a room for the night, which is good. I can't remember if there was a set time that we have to have paid by. It will be locked after 9 o'clock, so we'll have to make sure that we can pay for our room in advance.
Hello again, officers.
Is that your bed in the coal
Have you come
room?
to admire my mural?
Let's try that again. Is that your bed in the coal room? Oh, not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner. They have a real home? Does anyone in a city like this? She replies wistfully, looking around. If there's pain about any particular home she's lost, she's buried it deep, fortified herself against it. It's not the nicest place, but I guess it'll do. It doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. She looks down at the paint dripping off the wall. Like me, right now, I'm doing nothing at all. Cool. Catch you later, Cindy. You scratty bitch. Kind of gives you a greater understanding of what is wrong with people now that you know that they're aware that they're fundamentally doomed. But then aren't we all? And I'm not a cunt to people, so I guess there is no real excuse. This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says 11. Examine the padlock. It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it. Then we shall do that. And there's a really silly thing that happens where you try to do it, and it's... Oh, it did. Like, the last time I did it, it said that I didn't really understand how to open a padlock, and I was trying to cut through the solid metal body of the padlock, and I believe I lost health for it. The shackle snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter now. Maybe I got an increased opportunity because I actually examined it, which I don't think I did previously. Or it was just the luck of the draw. Either way, we're in. Let's have a wee goose around your room. What have we got here? A flamboyant poster of a white star. Real lithography. A bust of Krasmazov. Who is this Krasmazov? He's known as the father of scientific communism, also known as Mazovianism. His theories about economic history greatly influenced, some would even say sparked, the anti-centennial revolution. Why would they have a bust of Krasmazov in their bedroom? The white star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. He looks around before mumbling to himself. How fitting. Father Mazov, the hero of the working class. Salute the statue. Whoever lives here definitely shares your enthusiasm. He leans closer to inspect the photos of revolutionaries on the wall. There aren't many communists around, not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going though, it seems. And we just busted into their apartment like a pair of arseholes. Revolutionaries love to pose with their guns. Books of critical theory on the monstrosities of capital and such. A bullet and a Saramirizian lounge jacket. I do like a lounge jacket. Get me that bad boy. Yeah, you dapper motherfucker. Well, is that granted us sufficient conceptualization that we could actually do something worthwhile now? Probably not. But we'll have a look at our stark brick wall when we get the opportunity to, I guess. This box is filled with cleaning chemicals. It stinks of laundry detergent. Some flip-up glasses. The auditor. Old shoe rack. Boot sneakers and old slippers. A loud rumbling snore comes from within the apartment. The snoring is scary somehow. You should leave. Hello. This is a filthy bathroom. The shower curtains are covered in some sort of slime. But some money has been left here that I'll happily half-inch. Eviction notices and missing pets are plastered on top of each other. As previously mentioned, as mentioned at the end of every video thus far, please, if you've got any criticisms about the way I narrate an episode, or if I can add any more interest to the game for you, or if the game is just totally boring and not something that you want to watch, let me know. I am genuinely seeking feedback, criticisms. Door, apartment number 28. This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives. Let's see if anyone's home. No one answers. Looks like the young man we're looking for isn't home. Maybe our best chance to catch him is in the evening. We should return tonight after we've finished our day's work. How about 9 o'clock? Sound good? Sounds good. Tonight at 9, right here, apartment number 28. He writes it down in his little notebook. Let's go. These doors bear no fruit. Complete silence. Whoever lives here is not home. The door to apartment number 30. Voices from within, singing along to some buoyant dance tracks. Just a door. Nothing for you here right now. To pry open this box here. I didn't initially realise that having, when you look at a white part of the landscape of the scenery, that means that you can interact with it, but you don't have the equipment that you need to interact with it, I believe. Just for anybody's reference. We should go and pay for our overnight hotel room. That would be wise. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we can achieve at this moment. Are we ever going to attempt to get this corpse down off the tree, do we think? Conceptualization. Still really low. What could we possibly do to improve it further? I mean, what's our... I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. What is our conceptualization skill? Potentially... Well, we've got 4 from it. Maybe we could add a point to it, which would put us up to 5, but... Still not great, let's be honest. There are places that we probably should re-explore. Like where we spoke to the big, large gentleman in charge of the local company. Let's go and pay for our apartment first before we do anything else. There was a shipping container there which we were considering exploring because there was a winch system, wasn't there? Hello everyone. I'm going to pay for my room now.
Can I
Ça va?
help you?
About my bill for tonight. 20 real, there you go. Oh, we've got the room for the night. Remember, you'll need another 20 real for tomorrow. How could anyone forget, asshole? Thanks, dipshit. I wonder if we can talk to the girl upstairs again. Let's give that a try. Let's go and knock on the door and see what... Because we haven't attempted to speak to her since the first day. I mean, we banged on a door once or twice, but that's as close as we got to it. So... try the handle. It can only be opened with a key or from the inside. As you hold the metal, you You sense the warmth left there by her hand. Got the sneezes, sorry. Nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance. He doesn't like where this is going. You should punch a fucking hole in the door. Suppress the urge. Not going to do that. Yeah, we have a couple of other games. We're going to get back to some indie gaming, I think. Some true indie gaming. Some obscure indie stuff. Bear with me a second. Oh, I seem to have sneezes crept up on me from nowhere. Exciting times. So... we're going to return to... There was a quicker route up here, I believe. I mean, is it worth selling our tar, speaking to this gentleman again? Has he got anything more interesting to say outside of his previous
Looking
brand
for
of
something
racism?
odd? Huh? Coming to tell me to fuck off again?
We're done, mate. You're clearly a bell end. The Alcoa Chief. Your bottles clunk into the machine and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now. I don't wish to buy any alcohol, thank you very much, electrochemistry. Despite appearances, I'm avoiding my alcoholism. We got over here, this big chap. Let's see if we can wind him up.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Excuse me, I had further inquiries. He looks annoyed. Things busy enough. You're going to waste less of my time? Maybe. The hulking man oozes stark skepticism. Who are all these strike breakers? Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests. The man runs a hand through his steadily greying military haircut. We came here to help the harbour run smoothly in a time of crisis. If union fucks don't want to work, they ought let in those who do want to work. I have a question. The lieutenant looks him in the eye. Why do all these men follow your leadership? You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were, he starts bellowing, given a right to do. Given a job to do. My brain is made of potato. What exactly is your goal here? We were promised work. He points to the gates. We'd be in there working if the bastards hadn't shut the gate. And you are unable to breach the entrance? Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Points up the stairs. Door's locked. Guards blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mesk punk either. He points to the dock worker idling on the staircase. I mean head measurer, or whatever he is. Wait, head measurer? Yeah, that giant up there on the bridge you talked to. Head measurer. Won't let the workers by. The access panel is right behind him. How bad could one guy be? You seem capable. Bad. The man glares at you, standing on a narrow bridge. He's got a strategically advantageous position, and he's trained. I don't know how Union has a trained killer up there, but that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters. Have you considered storming in, like all of you? Why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm sure they've done plenty of criminal shit. They have that look. It would be better for the neighbourhood if you went home. At least for now, if you can't get in anyway. No, they will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge. The man rubs his jaw. A perfect, lightly bearded square wedge. I'm going to leave now. Maybe we should have smashed more vodka into the borscht. Rather than doing what we did, which was to remove it from the borscht. Below the flyers, the union logo and demand democracy. Can we use this? What is this? The punch clock payphone. Let's use it. Let your muscle memory dial a random number. Oh, we have... Do we have increased interfacing from something? I knew we did. Let's give it a go. Already familiar cold touch of plastic welcomes you as you pick up the handset. Your fingers run over the dial pad. 005. That's the dialing code for Revachol. 4952. And a moment of hesitation before entering the final numbers. 993. Calling. Calling. Still calling. Then a crackle. Someone picks up. They say, Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lemmy. How may I help you? What is this place? Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lemmy. Do you know me? No. No, I meant what is this place to me? So, I don't know. It's a video rental. Maybe you rent videos here. Maybe you called to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period? My name is Harry Dubois. Do you have anything on my name? Let me fire up the machine. Keys are being pressed in the background. Dubois, Dubois. Here we are. You haven't rented anything in 5 years, but you still have a copy of Blue Ocean Hell from November 46? Whoa. Not a fun film, that one. Okay, what kind of film is it? It's not an easy watch, he reads. After the death of his daughter and subsequent divorce, Zemesk immigrant Egidius Wojak tries to come to terms with the onset of dementia. He concludes, no one's been missing it. Still, it would be great if you could return it to us. We're on the corner of Voyager and Main. On the corner of Voyager and Main, a large neon sign hangs on the side of a building. Video Revachol, 24-hour. It's raining and there is almost no traffic on the street. A woman's footprints in the mud lead away from the front door. Tiny heels tiptoeing down the road. Beautiful steps, light-footed with a lifetime ahead of them. You look up and the air seems to grow darker. Suddenly you feel like you don't want to hear about video rentals anymore. You don't want to hear about any of it. It was all shit. It's over. Kim, I feel sad about Video Revachol 24 hours. That's enough for you today, the lieutenant says quietly. Let's conclude this call. What was all shit? It. We're done. Hang up the phone. That was odd. And that was a sufficiently odd place to leave this, I think. What did we achieve? We actually went a different route to where I went on the episode that I lost. So we're gonna... next episode we'll head up, check out this... what's it called? This container crate. And we'll go from there. Thanks very much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's push us up in visibility on that YouTube algorithm and we'll go from there. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time. Thanks very much. Cheerio. Bye bye now.